birthday card, but you want to make it really personalized. Well, here's a great idea. Make one that's 3D and pops off the page. This video you will learn how to do exactly just that, so you have a personalized birthday card or welcoming card for anyone that wants it. First, cut the rectangular paper into 2 squares. Now, fold the 2 pieces of paper. Make sure that the blue one folds because that's the one we're going to be cutting. The green one doesn't have to be completely folded. Now make the markings of where you're going to cut. I made 3 rectangles for the 3D effect. These are our 3 rectangles. We are now going to proceed to cutting those out. Now we shall need to glue it onto the green paper. Here, simply add glue in a streak pattern. Apply the blue paper to the glued green paper. Make sure to flatten it all out. And if any glue comes, you want to get rid of that because that will mess up the 3D part. This is how we want it to look. We are now going to proceed by gluing on the very first piece. We will put glue on the edges, as very little as possible, but still enough for it to stick. The type of glue bottle I'm using has a small edge, so the glue is easy to come out and I can get it out in very little amounts. I highly recommend using this, but glue from a regular bottle should also work. Now we are going to add our second one. And just like we did with the first one, simply glue the little edges, add a little bit on the glue, and press it down. Make sure it's even with the other one, and you also want to be careful and make sure that it actually pops out of the other one because you don't want them to be on the same level, or else it looks like we just glued down shapes instead of 3D shapes. And now we are going to add the third one. Here it's a bit more trickier because you have to get like a thin amount of glue on the whole thing, not just the edges. So it's okay if you have some space between each glue part. Press down, and there it is. Now all we have to do is wait for it to dry. And this is the finished product. As you can see, it looks 3D, as if it's popping off the page, especially with the green background. Now one thing that you might want to do is you might want to grab it and put it together like this. Since it's dried, it won't come off. And then you might want to pull them apart a little bit. So that way it's really popping off the page and it's not really that flat. You can simply add some sort of welcoming invitation. You can send this to your friends, or you can have a happy birthday written on here. And of course, guys, don't forget, subscribe to me and give a big thumbs up, please. See you next time.